Good morning, everybody. This morning, I'd like to do a song that was inspired by a pretty face on a box of Celestial Seasonings tea. And I call it the Ballad of Cinnamon Rose. Cinnamon Rose was a-counting her toes out by the backyard fence when a man with no nose took off all his clothes and he burned them in self-defense. Calico red in a moment of dread melted down her feet of clay, while under her bed a fella named Fred was sleeping his life away. Now Sheriff John Lee was as fat as could be, and every time that poor man coughed, from his toes to his head he turned all red and a button or two popped off. He was sweet on Rose, while God only knows Rose loved his Deputy Lou, who was making his rounds when he burned down the town and he took off for Kalamazoo. A preacher named Dale had a cat with no tail that he pawned off to Calico Red, who gave him a bunch of bananas for lunch, then turned him over to the feds. Dale tried to run, John raised his gun and aimed it towards his head, but only grazed his nose, nearly hit Rose, and he took out poor old Fred. Now when Fred got hit, everybody split, and where they went, heaven only knows. They just followed their stars in a stolen car wherever the four winds blow. But you'll never believe what was seen on TV by a friend just the other day. A woman, he said, looked a lot like Red, but called herself Tammy Faye. And Lou bought a new set of flutes, and just as soon as he learned how to play 'em, Fred, it was said, got raised from the dead by a true son of Billy Graham. And Sheriff John Lee, full of sympathy, bought Dale a new plastic nose. Then they entered a school full of clowns and fools and got married down in Mexico. And Cinnamon Rose lost all of her toes dancing at the Alamo. That cat with no tail got lost in the mail, and that's how the story goes. So don't come to me asking what it all means. The truth is anybody's guess. I just wrote this song while I was on a journey way out west. Well, thanks once again for listening. Please wear your mask, observe proper distancing, and be safe out there. And I'll see you the next time. Goodbye.